Well, Steve, welcome to Darlington. You're our new manager. You must be relishing the challenge of getting us out of the predicament that we're in at the moment.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I am. Obviously, I've thought long and hard about my career. I took a step back for a year or so. Started coaching at the academy in Newcastle just to improve my coaching and learn new and different ways of coaching. I've had some fantastic experience with some great people there, but um, always in the back of my mind was ready to start to want to go back and really competitive football, and this is an opportunity that's hopefully tailor made for me.
Have you been watching the streams of our matches? If you have been, what did you make of our game yesterday?
I just thought it would look like a team at the moment really lacking in confidence and belief, and that's something that probably one of the first things that we need to try and turn around. But belief and confidence comes with results in football. So that first win for me, hopefully with the way that we're going to try and start to play, will give them the belief that they can do it. And as a club, although there's not been much consistency this year, not even back-to-back wins. So that's something we need to address as well. But one step at a time, we'll get the team together. I'll get into their heads and find out what their thoughts are, because I think that's very important. If you've got an honest group of lads, to get their thoughts on the situation. Have a look at the system, see if the system suits the personnel, and if not, what system might work better. And systems are things that every manager has different opinions on. So I'll have a look at that. But ultimately, it's all the basics that we just need to improve on. It's not rocket science. We need to play higher up the pitch. We need to play with a higher tempo. We need to be braver on the ball, and even stopping the rot of getting beat probably isn't enough at the moment. We need to win, and we need to win games quickly.
Yeah. And we need to score goals, which is obviously something you'll have spotted. We've only scored 3 goals in our last 7 league games, and that's a problem that needs solving as soon as you can, isn't it?
It is, but that comes along with what I mentioned earlier. To play a lot higher up the pitch, to be a lot bolder, to get more bodies beyond, to get more bodies in and around the box, get into danger zones. I think all the efforts yesterday came from outside the box. But again, that's something that we need to get to work on immediately. Something that me and an assistant who I'm going to bring in, who hopefully, if he agrees to it, will be every bit as experienced in this league as me. A fantastic coach, and we need to really get to work, and the players need to buy into what we're doing, because we've both done it before. We've both joined clubs, very good clubs like this, in difficult situations, and managed to turn it around. Granted, this is probably more difficult than usual, but again, I wouldn't be here if it's something I didn't believe we could achieve.
If you feel that we need to bring players in after you've assessed the current squad, have you got the contacts to enable you to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been very lucky that part of the reason that I've been able to come and take this role on is because Newcastle, where I've been working in and out of the academy recently, have been really supportive. So it's a role I can link with still doing a bit of work up there as well, and hopefully, with looking at a lot of under 21 games this season, we'll be, I've got a fair idea when I get to know the positions and what I think we specifically need. I'll know that I can go to clubs and hopefully be able to have a bit of knowledge about them, but also players available in this league. But I look at the squad, and it's a squad that really defies the position. But obviously, we're in the position for a reason. But there's a lot of quality in the squad. There's a lot of good players there who probably just need to get back to where I know they can be, and that's my job now, to try and get them back to where I know they can be, and give them that belief back. And that's the first thing we'll be doing, trying to get the players that we've got back up to the level where I know they can play.
Yeah, you'll be aware from your past dealings with the club about Boost the Budget, the annual fundraiser that the fans do, which is usually in the summer, but there's one going to start in the very near future to help you, and that's a great gesture from the fans, isn't it, to help you out?
Yeah, I mean, I've been aware of Darlington doing this in the past. I thought it's a fantastic thing to do. Ultimately, it is the fans' club, and I know they'll be hurting at the moment. And we've just had Christmas, and times are tough. So anything they can do to help will be fantastic. But forget the sort of the financial side of things. We really do need them in and around the place. Now we really are in this predicament together. So it'll take all of us. It'll take the fans. It'll take the staff behind the scenes. It'll take myself and the players. A really strong drive together to get out of this situation that we find ourselves in.
You've got plenty of managerial experience, Steve. You've been at Birmingham, Macclesfield, Gateshead, York and Chester. If it wasn't for COVID, you'd have won promotion with York probably, wouldn't you, that particular season?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we would. I thought we had the momentum. Kings Lynn, who, funnily enough, is going to be the first game we take on at Darlington. Kings Lynn hit a little bit of a spell. So yeah, I thought we had enough to do that, but we'll never know. And then, obviously what happened after COVID was very, very stop-start. And I found myself, leaving York, but York eventually got to where they needed to be. And then I know where Darlington want to be, and it's certainly not where we are at the moment. So I'll be trying to call on all the experience that I've had, and address it as quickly as possible. It's not a case of coming in and trying 2 or 3 different things. We haven't got that time. It's a case of trying to make a decision within the first couple of training sessions, who I think can do the job for us on Saturday, and try and get out there and get the result and be positive and put on a bold show.
Yeah. So finally, Steve, what's your message to Darlington fans? Don't give up. Please come along and support us as much as possible.
Yeah, I think, as I said earlier, it is tough, and being a football fan is tough. It's going to take a lot of hard work, and we are going to need you with us. But as I say, I've got experience in doing this. I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't think it was possible. So let's crack on and get the job done.